Gretz, I want to ask you about the Four Nations. I know it was a couple months ago, but it was so great for the game. And we've talked on this podcast. Nobody's done more for Canada, in our opinion, than Wayne Gretzky. But how good was that for the game? You going in there before the gold medal game, Canada USA. Like, it was just you talk about the game more than anyone. Like, how great was that for hockey, bud?
It was unreal. It was so good for the game. And what made it good for the game was the players accepted the responsibility of putting out their best effort. So if the players themselves say, well, why am I here? Why are we doing this? I'd rather be 10 days in the Bahamas or Hawaii. It doesn't work, right? It ultimately falls on the shoulders of the four teams. And I thought all four teams played well, and the two best teams were in the final. I got a chance to say hello to all the American boys that I know before the game. And then I spent a couple hours with the coaches in the Team Canada locker room. And I know John Cooper really well. And, you never really bother guys before a game, but it's the first time where I saw him a little bit edgy and nervous. And I said, Coop, it's a big one, huh? So the coaches know themselves, right? And so I just sat there and talked to the coaches for a while, told some old stories about 81 playing with Guy Lafleur in the Canada Cup and 87 Mario and I playing together. And, then I got to go in and read the starting lineup. And then, we went outside and Mike and I were standing there. And Mike said, I'm going to wear this USA jersey in honor of Johnny Gaudreau. And I was like, absolutely, that'll be the best. And so the game itself was just incredible. We get a chance, my son's friends with Daryl Sittler's son, and we get a chance to play a little bit of golf with him. And I said, the Connor McDavid overtime goal was a lot like your dad's goal in 1976 against the Czechoslovakian team for Team Canada. It was unreal. It was great hockey, and both teams played their hearts out. And, that's what, as you guys know, playing in the game, the hockey guys are the best, right? They're just good people. And, you go out there and you battle and you fight and you scratch and claw. And at the end of the day, you shake hands. I thought it couldn't have been any better than it was. It was just great. Now, if you're an American, you wanted the Americans to win 3-2. But, we like the Indies.
Yeah, too bad. Yeah, we're all Canadians here. We like
That's a big win for the boys. We'll take it. We'll take it.
plus.
The other thing about it is, and I'm not trying to be a manager or coach, because when I ran Team Canada in 2002, we had the World Championships in May of 2001 in Germany, and you got a chance to see some of the kids. Okay, is this kid ready to play in the Olympic team? And part of that Four Nations Cup, the Americans and the Canadians teams, they can assess, okay, did we miss out on a guy? Take a guy like Tom Wilson. Do I think he's got a chance to be on the Olympic team? Absolutely. Shifley, you can go down. So, this was probably a good thing for the Canadians and the Americans to see, okay, who's going to be better for our team next February. And remember, too, we're playing on a bigger ice surface where speed and size become more of a factor than playing on our ice surface.